So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to walk you through the process of creating a custom interior map. The first thing I need to do is I need to create a new map, obviously, and I'm going to call it Jupiter Station because it's going to be a starbase around Jupiter. Jupiter Station was mentioned in Enterprise, and in Voyager we discovered that Dr. Zimmerman was stationed there, so apparently the station is still around. And it just so happens that Captain Ujarka's ship is getting repaired there. Her ship's having some technical difficulties, which is why she didn't have it for Task Force Odyssey and my mission dereliction duty. So the player is going to Jupiter Station to drop Captain Ujarka off. But there's just one little problem, and that's that Jupiter Station doesn't exist yet. And so that's the first thing we need to fix. What I'm going to start out with here is I'm going to select the background map, and I'm going to select an outdoor map. The major reason for that is that the interior maps are just too small and too constraining, and there's just no way you can really make a decent level out of them. The rooms are just way too small. So you need to go with an outdoor map to begin with, and I am going to select the moon clearing. Now the reason for selecting the moon clearing is a few different things. It used to be that when you made a custom interior map that you had to use the clearing levels because there was no option except for Y relative to terrain, and everything except for the clearing wasn't flat enough to be usable, because if it was a hill or a valley, the Y value would change based on that, and you simply couldn't get anything to line up properly. Now we have Y relative to 0, so using clearing is not as important anymore, but I still like to go with the moon map because the moon map doesn't have any annoying bird calls or animal noises, which would be out of place, for example, on a starbase like I'm going to make. So moon clearing is still my recommended choice. But, you know, you can go through the other ones and see what background noises there are, and you could probably use them just as easily. So that's the first thing you need to do, is make sure you have the right map selected, because you can't change it later. And if you choose the wrong map and later change your mind, it's going to cause you a whole lot of grief. So don't make that mistake. Make sure you've got it previewed and doesn't have any annoying noises that you don't want before you even start working on it.